Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Rise of the Golden Idol. Well now, that last video was certainly longer than I thought it was going to be, and I'm only assuming that now because I'm recording these videos kind of back to back. It's only been a day since the last recording, so I won't know until I finish editing that, but I can already tell that it's a lot more involved because there were 4 scenarios. Also, the fact that I kind of stumbled around in some of them. Let's hope for a better experience in Chapter 3. The story continues in Chapter 3, The Machine, in which an extrakinetic investigation yields terrifying results. That is a lot of words to take in. And we haven't even started the game yet. Extrakinetic? Is that a real word? Oh, look, Oriel's here. And there's also another hierarchy. Oh, so we might get into the actual... This might actually involve like history from 300 years ago. Just from this alone. I wonder if the... What's her name? Tessa? I wonder if Tessa from the Harmony Foundation actually has a history with Lazarus. I don't know. She might have also just went with the myth that the Golden Idol has the power of eternal life, or grants the power of eternal life. It could be either or it could be both. I see that he now works, I'm going to assume, in the janitor, as a janitor. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. Oh, OPIG. That bank. No alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. All right, that's a name that's not part of the words. No testing. Awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. Okay, so the lab has been under a unknown condition. And no testing. So I guess there's an incident that happened in the lab, which we'll find out pretty soon. Discovered thumbprint. Oh, interesting. We find clues. So we're forensics experts. Everybody. There's another one. Is it the same type? No, different fingerprints. Oh. Also, I see oh, that's probably just part of the glasses, but it looks like it was like some word behind it. A book titled Primary Sources, Studies Lemuria, 12 to 1300. A book titled Lemurian Cultural Investigation. I wonder if this person is a fan of Lemurian history. I don't know, I can't tell. The archaeological sites of Xenopolis. Next one. Be ready, June 18th. Okay, so June 18th. So this is before the incident at the Harmony Foundation. So this is probably happening before OPIG started auditing Tessa. Leonard Graves. How to make friends, keep them, and use them. From the author of Caught Them Off Guard. How to use your friends. How to manipulate people. That's a wonderful book. I'm sure it won't backfire if someone happens to find this in their friend's person. Orange powder. Someone's been eating Cheetos. How many fingerprints has that been so far? 3. So it looks like there are 3 different fingerprints? Yeah, 3 different ones from the pattern. And the Harmony Foundation. Enter a state of true harmony, repair your emotional divides. So this one is either part of the Harmony Foundation or is following it. The Harmony Foundation, it may be the actual name of the cult that Tessa is creating as well. I mean, duh, it is. Jack. Hey, I found Jack's jacket. A book titled Organic Chemistry, third edition. Key mechanical theory. So this person's an engineer. Need both hands to complete circuit. Oh, so this one's working on the actual artifact, putting it together. High conductivity, structural elements provide support, no effect on operation. Interesting. Need both hands to complete the circuit. This is probably how to activate it. By using both hands to put the circuits together. Overqualified? Ignored? Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. I could use this book. I feel like I am ignored and overqualified for my job. But who knows? Maybe they got plans for me in near future. Activated opportunity. Mr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, Board President. Give me a second here. I feel like leaning back in my chair just for a little while. I hope you guys can still hear me just fine. I have to move my mic a bit. There we go. Talk about toxicity in the workplace, and I'm not talking about Westlake. How dare you publicly accuse someone of being intoxicated while they are in fact being intoxicated? How dare you? You need to form an apology. This is HR material. This is written all over it. HR is going to have a kick. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oh, the 18th of June. Oriole is looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Thank God. Oh no, not Eugene. Please, no. Eugene's such a hard worker. So they talked about this. So we have someone here says, be ready. So there's, who was it? So there's Westlake here. Jack owns this locker. And then either Oriole or Eugene has these two. This might be Oriole's locker, simply because he has the Harmony Foundation books. I would... No, wait. No, this can't be Oriole's locker because it has glasses here. And he's wearing glasses already. I think those are glasses. All right, what else? Corn chips. Well, that's where the powdery fingerprint came from. This is chaos. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. I should really have my reading glasses. Oh, okay. So he has 2 different glasses. Extra physical laboratory access card. So this could be Oriole's locker then, because I think that's his reading glasses. And it makes a lot of sense too, because these are Lemuria books. He's a Lemurian professor, or a professor of Lemurian culture. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And somebody's whiskey. Interesting. Do I have Oriole's name? I don't. I have a lot of first names, and I think 1 or 2 last names. But I can go ahead and add Oriole's name to the list. And we can already surmise whose fingerprint this belongs to. Oriole's. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. So I wonder if something is hidden in the extinguisher for him to simply tap on the bottom of it while the nozzle is aiming straight at his face. Yeah, that seems like a smart idea. A very smart idea. Keep doing that, Oriole. Oh. Oh, that's what it is. Maybe get some help from the people inside to solve this situation. Oh. All right. Another fingerprint. Hold on. I'm gonna look at this. This might be the same right here. It might be, but no, wait. This one's a bit too... This one is a bit too sharp. This one is... Well, this could be just a messy fingerprint. This one's a clear fingerprint. Testing approved. Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. That man's burned alive. Testing approved. I will spend all my money to invest in this project. And we got another. Is the fingerprint? Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Okay. Let me go back to that later. This doesn't count as a fingerprint? Where's the last fingerprint then? All right. I recognize this fingerprint or thumbprint or whatever we're going to call it. Such power. Fascinating. I think that's shut it down. I think that's shut it down. Oh, I think that I think that's shut it down. Yes, that is shut it down. Good observation, scientist. An instant camera. Obviously, he's not a grammar major. I'm not a grammar major either, so. All right, here we go. Dr. Nowak lab notes. Device function unknown. Danger. Metals identified. High reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Toussaint says parts Lemurian in origin. Oh, Lemurian. Or not Lemurian. Toussaint. I got his name now. Awesome. And I can fill out his name here too. Okay. Metals identified, blah, blah, blah. Fully reconstructed, ready to test. No tests before board approval. Danger potentially high. MW. MW. It could be Marmot Westlake. Dr. Marmot relegated. Laboratory access card revoked. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. From a distance? Oh, there's the last... That's the last print. So these are all unique prints. That would make sense. I think no two should be the same. At least in this instance. This wasn't supposed to... Ow. Stop, drop, and roll, man. You're blaming me? I vouched for you. I said you couldn't handle... I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. All right, so we got a bunch of names. We got a bunch of names. We got a bunch of prints. How many people are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all these people have prints here. Okay. So we need to... I need to figure this out. Okay, so who owns what? So we know Oriole is on this locker. Someone else. Who owns this one? Eugene has janitorial duties now. And I'm guessing he is Eugene. He is wearing a lab coat, but he doesn't have an access card. So let's say that is Eugene. Who is Jack then? I'm guessing he's Jack. We still need more names. Oh, the testing's approved. So... Okay, this guy is Tim. This guy's Tim. Up. So this guy's Tim, and we already know from MW. So this guy is MW because he's approving the tests. Maybe. Is Marmot the redhead here? It sounds like... She sounds like it's a Marmot. It sounds to be like her name. Let's try it. Oh, wait, sorry. Marmot's the last name of somebody. She might be Westlake, though. Marie Westlake. That makes more sense. And then Marmot... Mr. Marmot relegated. Marmot. Is Marmot, when they say Marmot relegated, does relegated mean... What is... I need to understand what relegated means. Give me a second. To move someone or something to a lower rank or position. So, Eugene Marmot. That's his name. Okay, so then... We still need to know... This... As process of elimination, this guy's name is Nathan. So we still need... We still need the last names of these... three. There's also the fact that there's someone here named Nowak. Oh! Jack Nowak! From the from the first chapter. Of course. This is Jack Nowak. Duh. Okay, then we could just brute force the last two names, right? There's Tim, there's Spender, and then there's Hoyle. Perfect. All right. So the names are out of the way. Now we need to figure out everything else. Saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. So who touched the machine? I'm going to work backwards here to help me figure out fingerprints. So who touched what? Okay, that looks like orange powder. Do we have anyone with messy fingerprints? Or messy fingers? Who ate food? Oh wait, janitorial. That's a janitorial basket. He's the one that touched it. So the one with the whoops. So the one with the cheesy puff is this guy. Okay, and then Tim touched the machine. She said Tim touched the machine, but which part of the machine did he touch? There's also Jack. There's also Jack, and then there's also Marie that could possibly touched it. Do any of these look the same to anyone? I think they all look unique. Yeah, they're all unique prints. I want to take some guesses here. We know it can't be Oriole because Oriole's outside. We know it's not... Wait, is it him? All right, sorry about that. I had to take a call. So, where were we? Right. So we know that Nathan didn't touch this at all. Like, I don't even see Prince anywhere. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put his name up here. And I'm also going to put Eugene's name here. We'll fill this out slowly as we go on. All right, so now we have 3 different Prince that's not identified yet. We got Tim, we got Marie, we got Jack. So obviously all 3 of them touched it. But who is who? I would assume that Jack was the one who activated the machine because he's the closest. So we'll have him here. Now Maurice is blaming Tim for causing trouble, for touching the machine. It's possible that he touched something here that would cause the flames to come out. So process of elimination, this is Marie's. Oh. I got it backwards. So who else? So should I... No, that's not correct at all. So Jack, it was correct that Jack did touch the machine. It's possible that Marie touched the machine. No. This looks similar to this print. Did Eugene touch this? And then Tim tried to touch it? Yeah. Yeah, the prints matched here. So he touched the machine, then went and ate some chips, and then came back to press the button on the machine. Why would he try to press the button? That is intriguing. So now we have... Now we can put names to these prints. So this is... It's hard to tell right here because both of these have very similar ones. I think this is Jack's. And then there is Tim's. And this leaves Marie. There we go. Okay. So everything has fallen into place quite easily, I might add. All that's left is to figure out the event. So let's figure this out. This team worked to blah, 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 blah. So whose team did it belong to? It must be Marie's. Because Tim is blaming Marie for not controlling her team. So Marie Westlake's team worked to... Let's look at the words. To... I guess reconstruct? Reconstruct what? The device. After performing... After performing tests without approval. Had his... Without approval... Oh, had his... The person who got demoted, Eugene. So Eugene tried to test without approval. So he had his access card revoked. On the day of the... It must be the board inspection. Because that's when it happened, on the 18th. Something was something to allow 2 people to blank. Okay, this kind of... follow me on this one. And my dog started barking again because she loves to bark. I think this is the opportunity to follow them in. It could be Eugene, because Eugene had his... You know what? Let me take care of my dog. Be right back. Charlotte likes to bark at the neighbors across the street. And I don't know why. She's not going to get their attention from inside the house. Okay. So Eugene tried to follow people in. I'm working backwards here, but on the day of the board inspection, what was what to allow two people to something? I'm going to guess Oriole, Toussaint, and Nathan to enter, because they both didn't have cards. They obviously went in. Nathan and Oriole are part of the board. That's what I'm thinking. So they were allowed to enter. What is activated? The device was activated? No, the lab was not activated. I want to say the lab was open, but I don't see... unlocked. The lab was unlocked. I found the word. So on the day of the board inspection, the lab was unlocked to allow Oriole, Toussaint, and Nathan Hoyle to enter. Which makes sense, right? Because these two don't have access cards, and they were allowed in. Then Eugene tried to follow them in. Okay, I'm going to say Eugene. So when Eugene obviously tried to mess with it. When Eugene used both hands to activate no, I can't say activate. To touch the device? The something of the device. Controls of the device. It activated, and he caught fire. All right, let's see if this works. When Eugene Marmot used both hands to touch the controls of the device, it activated, and he caught fire. I would say both hands because, as we saw in the locker here, you need to use both hands to complete the circuit. So that's what Marmot tried to do. At least that's what I'm guessing from this. So here we go. Is this correct? 2 or fewer correct? So who is? So where did I get it wrong? This name is wrong then. What? Oh, Tim. Tim was the other person. Tim Spender. So where did Oriole do? Oriole was just outside the door, I guess. That makes more sense. Since Oriole was outside, and Tim and Nathan are the ones to enter. But still, I'm confused. Isn't Oriole part of the board too? I mean, I guess we have to look at the present scenario rather than what we assume is the present scenario, if that makes any sense. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIG board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Well, that's his own fault. I hope he survived that. I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for the motion studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. Oh, that's very nice of Tim. I agree. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Well, that's very nice of Tim. Tim probably has problems with Marie, but at least he respects her as a hard worker. All right, that doesn't help anything at all. What about this? Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is what they mean by hierarchy. OPIG's organization chart updated July 12th, 1975. He might be either here or here. I feel that he should be way up there. I have no idea where oil would fit in this. History consultant is probably the likely one. Probably following Lemurian history. It makes the most sense. He's a professor. He's not exactly a scientist or someone from the organization directly. So I'll leave it at that for now. Let's move on to the next one. This is a shorter chapter than chapter 2, so we may have a good lengthy video for this one. Drinking the last of my drink here before I see a man, I'm going to say, losing his manhood on what I would assume is a hot grill. And this guy does not care. In fact, I think he's getting off on it. Start from the left here. A glass containing a block of ice. I would never have one block of ice for a cup. I would always fill the bottom. Take back our sanctuary, June 13th, 2 p.m. So this is further back now. Contact P. Coolidge organizer. Organizer of what? Is organizer here? No. I should assume nothing. I'm missing. Oh, God. I barely saw that. If it was so part of the background. So this is obviously a bug. Deb should probably fix this soon. Blue and yellow spools of ribbon. Yeah, I got ribbon. Let me talk to this guy. Are you okay, Tobias? I saw everything. Hold on, I'm coming over. Oh, he's very concerned. Dear Corbin, thank you for considering our agency for your manuscript. Your observations are certainly intriguing. Just for closure, I would like some assurance that you have your subject's permission to write about them. We wouldn't want that scientist, Jack was it? Or the woodworking family, the Amstels, to sue us for libel and leave us all broke, would we? Regards, Lana Pete and Leonidas from Leonidas Agency. So that's a lot of words. And we already know now this guy is Corbin. Leave it at that. And let me click on this guy to get his name. What the hell was that? Odetta. Is that his last name? It can't be his last name. Who carves their last name on the outside of what I assume is a red wedding ring? Yeah. Well, I'm going to assume Tobias Odetta. I'm going to assume for now. All right, let me go back to the left side here. Pair of binoculars pointing towards a building on top of the hill. Entry number 97. So he's been watching something. The new occupants are even more suspicious than the hippie foundation, or whatever it was called. The further up the hill I walk, the more of a cold chill I get. Look at the ivy. I'm not imagining it. Entry number 98. You'd think the hippies would have rolled over by now. From what I gathered, they're still determined. I don't like it. So this guy, Mr. Corbin, he was the one from the end of chapter 2, the ending cutscene. He was looking through the binoculars here, so he's spying on the foundation. To think my own daughter's caught up in their nonsense, it boils my blood. If Pa was still around, he'd call it a disgrace to the Shaw name. What? Wait, what? Is he Shaw name? Wait, is he Shaw Corbin or Corbin Shaw? I'm gonna say Corbin Shaw for now. I wouldn't understand why people would go Mr. First Name for any reason. I'm readjusting my seat. Sorry about that. Let's see. Wheel. Barbecue. I guess the barbecue is not on. There's no coals that came out of it. So I guess he was setting it up and it fell over. And I'm guessing it fell over because of what came out or what went in to that bush. I don't know. It almost hit me, Mom. Ma'am. Ma'am, it almost hit me, ma'am. Oh, that's what happened. Block of ice. A metal rod sits at the bottom of the pool. So this block of ice rolled down the hill, went through the bush, knocked the grill over, and caused this. Jeffrey, quickly, out of the pool, now! Okay, Oh, really? So Odetta is not their last name. Odetta's her first name. I guess that makes sense. And Jeffrey. The little boy's name is Jeffrey. Wait, are they all? I don't know yet. Let me keep looking. Cuthbert leads Newell's Peel Club to victory. Benson out with an injury. Yeah, there's Peel again. I like the guy. I like the running pose of this guy. Ah! Feeling the summer heat. How to cool off in style. 1952. All right. So wait, are they all? No, that can't make sense. That doesn't make sense. All right. That's enough of this spot here. Oh, look, there's Eugene. That makes so much sense. I was just trying to help. I didn't know why they were so mad at me. So he got caught up in the Foundation. It's not your fault, Mr. Marmot. You opaque people don't understand the Enlightenment device really does. Here, take some literature. Well, we obviously know who Eugene is. Who is this one? She was... I recognize her face, but I don't remember the name. They're doing weird stuff in there, man. Did you see our old moon-gazing bath? You can't steal Enlightenment. Now Penny's trying to recruit the suits? Opik hates Harmony. Don't worry about it, man. Andy's taking it back. We'll be gazing again in no time. Did you hear that crash? Who cares? Let's keep holding signs and swaying back and forth, man. I'm sure it's doing something. So her name is Penny. What? She was in one of the chapters. I'm trying to remember. Penny something. I know it was her. This is probably Andy, right? This sounds... maybe. Then what? God, I hope he didn't see me. But man, it hit the organizer's bike. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Oh. So she was the one that caused this mess. But what did she try to do? Look, no, not the flowers. Oh, it wasn't ice. Was it? It looks like a piece of a bird bath. Oh, look, Jack has the device with him. Why is Eugene talking to those layabouts? He's lucky enough already to still have a job here. Can he do anything right? You probably wouldn't want to say that. He's definitely the type of person who would probably have his revenge on someone. He looks like someone who will take revenge on you. So Jack's back. He's probably going to be the center of this for a while. Laboratory schedule, June 13th. So this is 5 days before the incident. Morning shift, Westlake. Oh my God. Sorry, we have to work on Sunday. Afternoon shift, Nowak and Marmot. Okay, Nowak. Nowak. There he is. Westlake's not here. Okay. There's still not enough information. Oh, I missed a word. Or a spot. All right. That's all the words? Oh, no. I still don't have everyone's name. Wait. Oh, no. What's her last name? I don't know her last name. P. Coolidge. Or, oh, Cool. Okay. That's her last name, Coolidge. Penny Coolidge. I thought I recognized her name, but I guess not. Well, there's this path here, too. The object's path. So it ended here. It came through the bush. It rolled down the hill. Hold on. So it started here. Then it rolled past the bikes. It hit the bikes and went down here, and then it kind of veered this way. It's kind of hard to tell. Well, there's the flowers too. Flowers got trampled. Wait, what? What kind of physics is this? Maybe it's this? Then this, then the bikes? Flowers which belong to her, right? Haha! Not even close. Okay. Okay, so it's this one and this one. There we go. Okay, I was looking at it wrong. I guess I mistook this for the wheel going down, like rolling down like this. Yeah, so it hit the tree and it bounced off there. So the flowers were trampled in a different way. What happened to the flowers? I guess that's not important. This is obviously... Okay, so this is obviously the daughter. So that is Shaw. The Amstels? Are they the Amstels? Right, woodworking family. The birdhouse. Okay. All good. Now all that's left is the event. Which, okay. At least we don't have to deal with names too much. A group of protesters gathered outside the... Oh, let me think here. Is this the laboratory? Either that or it's the Harmony Foundation. Yeah, it's the Harmony Foundation. I recognize the Zen garden back there. Harmony Foundation. Upset about the... Was it the closure? Closure of what? What was it again? Is it the closure of the foundation itself? It could be both. It could be both the OPIG laboratory and the Harmony Foundation, since they set up the... I guess they set up a lab in there, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. During the protest, it would be the girl, right? Andy Shaw attempted to... What is it? Attempted to... Something a bird bath, right? Hit a bird bath? when she accidentally broke it, what came loose? A wheel came loose? That can't be right. Well, it was the shape of a wheel. Then it rolled down the hill and broke Tobias's grill. Barbecue. Causing it to fall over and injure him. Okay, so we have a lot of things wrong. I'm going to do my second guess here, OPIG Laboratory, which is not correct. So I did a lot of things wrong. Hit. Okay, so it was OPIG Laboratory. I was right the first time. I mean, I was right the second time. Okay. So attempted to, I want to say steal. Not hit, but steal. Why was she trying to steal a bird bath? Harmony Foundation is correct, right? Hold on. Let me put hit back in, and I'm gonna do this. Yeah. So Harmony Foundation was originally a gathering point for these groups of people. So she tried to steal a bird bath, and then she accidentally broke it. Oh? It's this one? So it's not a wheel. It's a block of ice. It has to be a block of ice. Because it looked icy, right? Let me look back. We'll finish it, but I just want to see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's floating. So it's not a wheel. Why did I think it was a wheel? All right, OPIG Laboratory. Let's finish this. I failed to determine that it was not a wheel. It makes more sense that a bird bath wouldn't have a wheel. To show her support for the Harmony Foundation protest, Andy Shaw planned to steal the bird bath or moon-gazing bath. However, she wasn't strong enough, so she dropped it. This sent a block of ice down the hill and into the Amstel family's barbecue. Well, she made an oopsie. I'll tell you that much. Uncle Isaac, look what I found in Mother's attic. Remember our first experiment together? I would have burned my eyebrows off if you weren't there to save me. That's when you started calling me Icarus. Hope to see you again soon. I always feel so inspired after our talks. And believe me, I could use that right now. The people in charge here have all the wrong priorities, but what can I do? Maybe I can impress Mr. Hoyle and he'll swap me and Marie around. But for now, I'm on the bottom rung. Wish you were here. They all listen to you. With love, Jack. Aww. That's cute. We'll keep this empty for now. Let's take a look at this now. All right. So we have a little bit more information. So Jack is obviously, he's at the bottom rung, so he's obviously an assistant. Assistant under Marie. Eugene was also a engineer, but is he an assistant or an engineer? Or she could be right here, and then Tim is the lead. I don't have enough pictures anyway, so we'll leave it at this for now. We'll also add him here, because I think he might be the next one up. He's obviously someone from higher up. All right, so we got one more scenario, and then we'll complete the story. The procedure. A bizarre operation ends in bloodshed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh God. It's the Harmony Foundation. What the hell happened? May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. This is not The dark force was here, and the dark force almost took a man's arm. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a thing for little Miss Daisy Chain, huh? Taser. Copy garbled police distorted. These tree huggers can never just come quietly, can they? You all right, Bruce? Okay, so we got... Hold on, I'm going to put his word in right now. I feel like it's going to get a lot more complicated very soon. Morning orders. Meet Mr. Spender and his colleague Marie at 7 Sweet Pea Drive, 9:20 a.m. Bring tasers, but only for self-defense. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. Ensure all property remains inside the building. It belongs to OPIG now. Oh. Yeah, so this is when OPIG took over the Harmony Foundation. Which I guess would make a little more sense because of Tessa kind of trying to steal from OPIG. I guess they took the entire building as an asset. Spender Marie. Okay. Let's keep going. Billy Greer. Already got a name. Whoops. New guy. Okay, so they didn't mention who the new guy is. That Crackle deployed. What? Copy that. Police deployed. Does he have a card? No, he doesn't. He's too new for a card. Myson. Oh. There's his name. Bruce Myson. Easy enough. Where am I? What the hell happened to him? Funeral program. Neil Remington. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. What the hell happened to the guy? He got hit in the back of the head and got strapped to a chair? I can't believe it. We were so close. What do you mean we were so close? Dear Dedicant Hall. Okay, her last name's Hall. I'm delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part of the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Please bring this letter, which includes an agenda overleaf, to the Retreat Center on Friday, April 13th. For accurate readings, you should also bring a photograph of someone you love. On it, write a brief message about them. Blessings always. That's an interesting thing. This agenda, elimination process, replenishment process. Were they going to try to use the? Were they going to try to use the device to, you know, make them younger? Min's had endless affection for everyone. 1 year. Oh, 1 year? 1 day. So he got recruited just so he can be killed. Killed by a crystal. What the hell? Enlightenment meter 3000. Crystal powered technology. Looks like one of those Rorschach tests. I see a sad face and a butterfly. I see a bird flying into a sad face. All right, I'm not getting much of anything here. Let's go over. What does it matter why she let them in or why they're doing this? Just send help. Dedicate Robinson. Bring that. It looks like she was part of the procedure as well. With her own agenda. 6 months. So you need to be at least 6 months to to be part of this. Oh, what happened to her arm? She got bruised there. Tim Spender. manager. So there, oh yeah, there's Tim. Call this number for a free quote. Pinnacle Security. So he called security to come in and take her assets, which I'm guessing she bought this with her assets, with her OPay card. And I don't think she likes it very much. Peace and blessings, madam. Please allow me to bring someone along to this historic event. The person I have in mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs this more. I beg you to give them a shot. Huh? Thank you, madam. We look forward to seeing you very soon. Huh. So somebody else came. I'll talk to them soon, but I just want to see all these other stuff. Exercise 1. Connect each power to its counterpart. Hint, each power has only one counterpart, so you only need 3 lines. Illuminate, purify, obscure. Connect each power to its counterpart. Well, we know that eliminate and replenish were part of the procedure. I don't know anything else, though. Well, I'll have to understand that soon. Okay, fundamental forces, order, empathy, justice, chaos, hatred, injustice. Wow, she was really making she was making a thorough details of this cult here. Welcome followers, dedicants. Make intro more impactful, needs to grab their attention. Since the dawn of time, various fundamental forces have been at war in the universe. Those we colloquially call the light and the dark have also fought inside every individual. Today, within each of us, the light will finally seize victory. We will all become, pause for effect, enlightened. Too dramatic? Take another stab at the section. Obviously needs more work. Maybe this will change your mind. Click. Oh, Jesus. Let me get back to this. I want to try to do this in order. I told you, she's a quack. I bet none of the junk in here works. God knows what we're going to do with it all. Yeah, she's definitely, they're definitely trying to take everything. Dear Miss Dr. Westlake, as per your request, here's my assessment of Madame Navari and her Harmony Foundation. Simply put, Miss Navari is an incompetent practitioner of false history and pseudoscience. She claims, for instance, that the longer one follows her teachings, the more enlightened they become. But how does she measure this? With a device that provides no quantifiable data. I believe she simply sees in this machine's readings whatever she expects to based on her above claim. Stay skeptical. Jim Horny. Jim Horny, he had a feeling. He had a feeling right down there. Right down in his body, at the lower part of his body, that something's going on. All right. That's funny. I love that. I don't know what that is or what you expect it to do, but nothing's changed, Tessa. It's over. Pack your bags. We're terminating this project. Uh-oh. Eliminate, replenish. She's going to use their life force to make her to take their life away, to take their age. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Level readings. Enlightenment meter works best when subject focusing on loved one and what they mean to them. Phases 1 and 2 complete when all subjects this levels are 0 and all key levels are 100. Enlightenment. What are... Oh my god. Okay, so this is obviously part of what that machine is. So that's what it is. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. That doesn't make sense to me. All right, that's everything. Oh, look, 44 words and 44 spots. All right, let's fill out the names. We know most of them. We know this is Tessa Navari, so we'll take care of that. Tim Spender. Where's Marie? Marie Westlake. Oh shoot. I don't have all the, I didn't grab what the other names were. We haven't used the Charlie. We haven't used the Sam. So Sam, Charlie, and Alex are the only 3 first names that were not used. But I did not grab like where the names came from. Oh, there we go. Me, Sam, Alex, Charlie. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So whoever was strapped to the machine last time that came out. So this is Charlie. Charlie. It has to be Charlie, right? Because he was the one strapped to the chair. Dad. Oh, so his last name's Remington. So there's Sam and Alex. I'm just going to take guesses on this. Really? All right, so that's correct. Let's see. Could I got their names back? Could I got their names reversed? Oh, I did. Okay, so Alex. So Alex was the one who had their. That's weird. So Alex had her thing tested. I wouldn't have been able to tell. But I guess it would make sense since he was the one that got his head bashed in. Okay. So, to this person, what do these symbols mean? And when it has 2 colors like that, that means it could be either a yellow word or a blue word. So it makes things a little more difficult. So this one is based on this. It has to be eliminate, right? And then this is replenish. And then what is the... She mentioned what these were. Let me see here. She mentioned it here. When all subjects levels this are 0 and all key things are 100. It has to be something around it has to be something around dark and light. Dark and light. Almost. We know that was eliminate, and we definitely know this is replenish. Contaminate? Could be. Okay, empathy. Okay, so there are words that mention it. Yeah, hatred and empathy. So it's hatred and empathy. And then I had the replenish right. There we go. That was simple enough. So now all that's left is the event. So let's take a look at this. So it talks about the first event, which is the procedure. So Tessa Navari, whose name is not coming up, and some of her dedicants We're at the Harmony Foundation for a procedure, which should be... Here it is. The aim was to first eliminate hatred and then replenish empathy, resulting in enlightenment. However, they are interrupted by people who wanted to seize everything at the Harmony Foundation, which is Tim and Marie. In the large room downstairs, someone grabbed somebody. Wait, it could be grabbed or stabbed. Yeah, it could be Hall. I think Charlie Hall stabbed Alex Remington in the back of the head. In response, oh, hold on. Okay, that didn't make sense. No. Okay, so it has to be Bruce Myson grabbing Sam, because we saw that her arm is injured. In response, what would be the result? Is it this guy? Because I see, look, there's blood on his hands that has the pattern of the crystal. So that has to be him. In response, Alex Remington, I think he was the one that stabbed Bruce Myson. God, the names, come on. With a crystal. I saw crystal in here. There it is. Crystal. Because of this, so he got hit in the back of the head. So that must have been the other security guard, right? Billy Greer shot Alex Remington with a taser. It has to be a taser, right? Because maybe he fell back and hit his head on the chair. Everything is correct. Wow. I'm so happy I re-reviewed everything. I kept thinking, oh, they're doing some kind of cult shit and they're injuring each other. But no, this is all happening. This is a little more straightforward than I thought it was going to be. Which 3 clues are needed in order to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? Well, there's the quote from his dad to stand up for what you believe in. There is probably his crystal levels may have played a role. No, wait. It could have played a role, but I wouldn't know. And the Harmony Foundation. Ooh. I'm close. Couldn't be the 6 months thing, right? Could they have been family? Huh. They could be related. Is that the reason? And I have no idea what this is. Why this is a motivation for Alex. Before the enlightenment process could begin, OPIG officials arrived, backed up by hired goons, to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with a female follower. So her cousin, that makes more sense. Her cousin stabbed him before being tasered and restrained. Meanwhile, Tessa Navari tried in vain to rid the OPIC officials of hatred, believing this would make them change their minds about evicting her. Oh, so the device failed to work. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces seem legitimate. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. Interesting, important, parts not even connected. What was she trying to do? They weren't even connected? What, she just dumped them into the statue and just thinks, hey, that's gonna work. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, the symbol linked to fiery passion. Curious to find out what this one might mean. So yeah, she was completely wrong about all of this. Of course I would want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. Oh, so he was the one that hired Oriole. He was the consultant. Okay, we got more stuff. Emotion studies. It has to be her, right? It makes more sense. Oh, independent consultant. Wait. Did he become a laboratory lead at this point? And then hired her. There's got to be board president and speculative investment. I have no idea who the emotion studies would be. Oh, completely incorrect. Looks like it's going to be another one of those lovely games of guess where everyone is. So who did I get wrong? Oh, she's the research assistant? How'd that happen? Independent consultant. Ah, all right. That makes a little more sense. Empathy. She was the one that brought up empathy in the first place. She was just a recruiter. Okay. I guess that happened. Let's just move on. Didn't really turn my gears on that one. So now we need to understand the full story. With something from this ran the... Okay. Got it. With funding from the OPIC Corporation, Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used to build an artifact. So they used broken parts to build an artifact, believing it could give enlightenment. I mean, she might not have had any kind of evil intent in the first place. It could possibly that she was trying to do good. But I wouldn't know. It could... Oh, sorry. We need to go through the entire thing. We need to... Oh, there's no eliminate and replenish. Give empathy. So it would take hatred and give empathy, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. That makes sense, right? Swapping hatred for empathy. However, it actually, I don't know this yet. It actually something. It could be heat, because it might be fire, right? It actually, I don't know. I don't know yet. Due to something, the The Harmony Foundation was seized, right? Repossessed. So due to Tessa Navarri's overspending, this is it's a lot more involved than I thought. Give me a second. Realize this if it were this. If it were rebuilt. I think it's the artifact. It's either artifact or device. It might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its something. Of its, I wouldn't know. Reconstruction. But I don't know. That's so weird. Okay, despite this is obviously Eugene Marmot activated the new device, so was denied lab access. Did nothing. That makes sense at this first paragraph here. Could be Tim Spender. Hold on. Oriole. Could it be Oriole? And hold on. What was that noise? Almost sounds like the Nintendo logo for the Link to the Past when you boot it up. Oriole Toussaint. He was the one who looked at it. Might work if it were rebuilt. Was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed it? All right, 2 or fewer correct. So what did I do wrong? It's obviously something else then. Was it delayed reconstruction? No. What would it be? Delayed something. Delayed procedure. Delayed something. Delayed nothing. Delayed death. Delayed life. Delayed order. Delayed mass. Delayed theft. Reconstruction. Testing. Delayed testing. So there's one word that I got wrong. I do not know which one it is. Destroyed? No. I think this is right. It was right. Okay. It's one word. What word could it possibly be? Okay, it was this one. Broken parts. Stolen parts? So if I do this and put this back. Oh, sorry. It was testing. Delayed testing, not delayed procedure. Sorry. Sorry. Stolen parts. There we go. Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus Christ. I was so close. I hate it when you get so close and you're like, which word could it possibly be of all the words that I used? You want to, let's read it over just so everyone can keep up, because I'm probably going to skip a bunch of this. With funding from the OPIG Corporation, Tessa Navarri ran the Harmony Foundation. They used stolen parts to build an artifact, believing it could take hatred and then give empathy, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing, because she decided to not actually attach anything to the device. Due to Tessa Navari's overspending, the Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed testing. Despite this, Eugene Marmot activated the new device, so was denied lab access. And now moving on to another paragraph. After learning about the something, because the something had been set to something. Okay, this is what happened in the laboratory. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to take or give empathy. However, it's actually set to give heat, which started a fire. Right? During a... Oh my God, I think I'm getting like... Okay, I think this is down here. This doesn't make sense. I didn't follow what this part could be, but I'm going to skip to the next paragraph. During a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to give empathy, but actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. Was something by something, 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 and something him with a something. Well, he's now a lead now, right? Eugene actually got promoted. Was impressed by Eugene Marmot's. So that would be Nathan Hoyle, right? Nathan Hoyle was the president. Was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. That's what it looked like to me. Believed he had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to something promotion, which rewarded a promotion. I know I had it all incorrect, but I have no idea what I did incorrectly. The device name. Eugene's understanding the device name and from the Harmony Foundation's theories. Two effects of the device were freezing a bird bath and starting a fire. After these events, Eugene's position at OPIG changed. So that's why the bird bath was... That's why the bird bath had block of ice in it. Really? Give heat. It was actually set to give ice, which froze a bird bath. I have to do give hatred. However, okay, so because Eugene Marmot now thinks it's give hatred and all that stuff from the Harmony Foundation stuff, right? So that means he will go give hatred. However, it was actually set to take heat. Is that right? Take heat. Okay, finally. Jesus Christ. All right. During a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to set to give hatred again. I don't think that's right. Set to give heat, which started a fire. That makes sense. Maybe it's take hatred, because now he thinks that, oh, I gave hatred. Now I got to take it back. right? Whoops. Put it in the wrong spot. Oh my God, Jesus. Oh, I had to think a little bit more carefully. Okay, I had to think, oh God, I had to think a little more on this. So Eugene seriously thought about, he didn't think about heat or ice or anything like that that was more scientific, because the Harmony Foundation talked about empathy, hatred, all the stuff that the Harmony Foundation has been talking about, has been echoing. So he got corrupted by that. So what he thought was give hatred was actually take heat, and what he thought was take hatred was then give heat. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. I cannot believe it took me that long to understand that. And that's what we'll be doing with the idol next. That's going to cause all sorts of legal problems. It's totally unscientific. Where's our control group? Sounds good to me. I'm sure the universe will guide us. Excellent. Full steam ahead then. Oh my God, this guy's going to kill. He's going to destroy everybody. Just going to annihilate everyone. I think that's going to be it for the video now. We're going to move on to chapter 4 for the next video. I do hope that I didn't irritate too many people with me stumbling over every single word in that last story. But we got it. We got through it nonetheless. I think that's fine. But like I said, the story gets more and more complicated. Ergo, all the words and all the puzzles will get more and more complicated as we continue to move on. It's still a fun game. I still enjoy it. But yeah, those times where those frustrations are coming. I feel it. I feel the frustration in my stomach. But we're going to go on ahead and move on to the next chapter in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to see any other gameplay that I do on this channel, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. I would greatly appreciate it, and it'll help this channel grow. Until then, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.